Hello everyone and welcome back to another installment of a week in the life of a DPT student. So today I'm just starting off with a little bit of a walk because I really haven't done too much this morning, so I wanted to get back some energy and get myself moving because I know I will probably be sitting for a majority of the rest of the day. So I'll see you guys in a bit where I'll go through what I have going on this week. All right, so we just got back from our walk, did 1.6 miles, just under a half an hour. But now I have completed my to-do list of what I need to do this week. Have a little bit of evidence-based practice. It's pretty usual, and I don't know how much more of my vocab list I'll be able to add since I am ahead of it this week. Then we just have our foundations of intervention. We have some readings and such on manual and mechanical therapy, an assignment and a quiz later this week. Then we have more motor control and motor learning. Again, another quiz this next weekend, as well as our lab and lecture. Movement science is getting back into that regular week where we have some reading, we have some videos, and we have a quiz on those readings. And then finally, our big one for this week is going to be our neuroscience class. We have 2 lectures this week, and then our final that's due on Friday. Outside of the normal, I do have an email that I have to send to my clinical instructor for our second week of ICE this semester. I'll be talking about this more next week when I'm actually going through it and can explain it more, but I just have to make sure to reach out so that we know our schedule. Overall, we were able to be pretty productive today. We got our email done. We got a majority of the foundations of intervention material done tonight. And we were able to get a start on neuroscience. Sadly, the second video doesn't open up until we get closer, so I can't quite do that. And I'll probably end up doing a majority of movement science tomorrow, is my guess. Motor control and motor learning doesn't open up until it gets closer, so I can't do that yet. And that's same with the IRAT for our evidence-based practice class. So realistically, once I get through the movement science material, I will pretty much be all set for the week until things open up. I was able to get all of this done while also going for a quick workout with some friends. They invited me to do that, so that's what I ended up doing, and maybe I'll finish the night with some Duolingo. I'm almost done knocking out my movement science material. I got the videos done earlier. I did my Duolingo and got that knocked out of the way for the day. And I got some time to relax with the bunnies, as you guys saw earlier. Now I'm just finishing up the last few pages of reading for movement science, and then I'll probably end up taking the quiz. I was able to also complete everything on my to-do list that I can do right now. I just have to wait for the rest of the stuff to open. So tomorrow I'll probably work on the evidence-based practice material after it comes out. But that's pretty much done for the weekend. Managed to do really well. We've made it to Monday morning. So this morning I just have my evidence-based practice class in about a half an hour from what it looks like. where I'll just zoom in. I have a quick reading to do beforehand. It's only 1.5 pages, so it should be really quick. After that, I might do a workout in the afternoon if I don't have the time, since I only have an hour between evidence-based practice and my neuroscience Zoom in the afternoon. Maybe I'll push it into the evening, but those are my only 2 classes for today. I think the only things that I really have to get done are my IRAT for Wednesday for evidence-based practice, and I think my motor control learning, once that opens up, I'll probably work on that prep to be good for class on Tuesday. But yeah, other than that, it's just getting into class this morning and lots of Zoom. So I'll see you guys afterwards. I just knocked out both classes for the day, so now evidence-based practice is done, as well as neuroscience. I was able to also get my workout in between those 2, as well as get some cleaning done during my breaks during neuroscience, so that was really great. But now the neuroscience video for Wednesday finally opened up, so I'm gonna knock that out really quick to get the asynchronous work done so that I can make sure that I'm feeling prepared going into the exam on Friday. I also, as you just saw, was finalizing the bits of information that we got from neuroscience today to kind of finish our review document that they provide for us. So I'm all done with that. I can get to actually studying it, but first I'm gonna do this asynchronous work, and then I will do my IRAT right after. This morning we finished up our Duolingo, and it was a busy morning of lots of emails and filling out forms and updating my profile on Handshake to apply for this position. But finally, after lots of hoops to jump through, I've got it done. Now I just have class in about a half hour. That will be for 4 hours, and then I'll just have a little bit of homework to do in the evening. We made it through our 4 hours of class, managed to get a nice little workout in as well as walk afterwards, and then finalized some little bits and pieces on some of my assignments that I was just waiting for either bugs to be fixed or kind of ask around to see what people were kind of thinking for things. So now that I have that out of the way, I'm pretty much set to just do lots of studying for my neuro exam that will open up, I believe, tomorrow after class. So that will probably be the next priority, and then also preparing for our fundamentals of intervention on Thursday. But it's almost 11:30 right now, so I'm going to get some rest and get ready for tomorrow. Just like that, I'm done with classes for the day. We started off going to movement science, which was really good because we kind of went into the intricacies of gait, which was kind of confusing in the readings, but after lecture today, I feel like I have a much greater understanding of exactly what he's going to test us on and how it works. So that was really awesome. Then I had evidence-based practice, just a little bit of group work, again, appraising through some articles, so some regular things in that class. Then I just headed over to do my neuroscience class. Last one of the semester, just finalized some bits and pieces of content in terms of application and putting things together. But now I just have the final that's due on Friday. I went for my workout, so that's out of the way. So tonight is pretty much just going to be getting ahead on things because I'm all caught up with what I have this week, and I want to spend some time preparing for my competency exams coming up for my examination and evaluation classes and fundamentals of intervention. So I'm just going to put together some of those note sheets for that and maybe just finalize my neuroscience notes so that either tomorrow or Friday I can take that exam. Fast forward about 6 hours later, I have now gotten about halfway through my exam and eval, as well as fundamentals of intervention kind of note sheets that I'm putting together. They don't look super nice yet, but I'm at least putting the content together and I'll make them look nice later. It's not something I need to worry about until December, so I'm really just getting ahead on things right now. So I'm very happy with my progress. Just been slowly doing that, done a little bit of relaxing in between, did some more Duolingo today, and also was just, had dinner and did my regular things. So now I just have my last day of classes for the week tomorrow. 3 classes, our fundamentals of intervention lab in the morning, our motor control and motor learning lab in the afternoon, as well as an ICE preparatory session where we're just kind of ironing out the details for our clinical experience next week and making sure that everyone is set to go. So I guess we'll see you guys tomorrow. That is our last day of classes, done for the week. As you can see, it's much later at night right now. I pretty much, after class, had dinner and went for a walk and talked with my parents. So I've been pretty busy until this point, but class went really well. We talked about mechanical and manual resistance within our lab in the morning, and then in the afternoon we worked on our balance testing, such as the Berg balance scale and things like that, just trying it out for ourselves and grading each other on it. Of course, we all performed pretty well, as to be expected, but yeah, overall it was a good day. We also had our initial, before our second week of ICE, kind of get together, revisit our goals for our next week of integrated clinical experience. So yeah, now tomorrow I just have to do my neuroscience final as well as take a fundamentals of intervention quiz. So I'll see you guys then. We started off our day well by getting our Duolingo out of the way, and then we knocked out our Fundamentals of Intervention quiz, as well as the neuroscience final, which went pretty well overall, so I'm very happy with that. Then I went for a quick workout, went to the grocery store to grab some groceries, and now I'm back. I have a few calls and things to do right now, but the only other school-related thing that I have is a motor control and motor learning quiz to do this weekend. I don't have to do it today, so we'll see if I do it or not, and I'll probably end up doing some chores later, so I guess I'll see you guys after that's done. That's all that I have for this week. Made it through a couple more of my finals. Now I have 2 classes completely done for the semester. And next week we're looking at going back into clinic. And the end of the week I'm actually going to be going on a plane to head home for a little bit of a wedding that my girlfriend is involved in. So look out for that next week. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe down below. This has been KB DPT. I'll see you guys next week.